Greetings, this is Shay here from Thalamus Media. In this video, I'm going to show you a really awesome and easy tool for Unreal Engine 4 called Better Portals. This tutorial will show you how to install the plugin to your project and how to use the blueprints that it comes with. Getting the plugin working in a fresh project is very easy. If you want to do it that way, then just follow the guide in the link below. I'm going to show you instead how to add it to an existing project as it requires a bit more effort. Before continuing, it needs to be said that I did not make this plugin and I am only producing this tutorial. The plugin is developed by a programmer named Lewis Scrivens, who has told me he plans to update it. His links are below. The plugin is available for free use in any project. Just ensure to give the man the credit he deserves. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got a fresh Unreal project and I'm using Unreal Engine 4.26. I'm using the first person starter content. I'm using this because I know the plugin works best with the first person characters. I haven't tried it with third person, so I'm not sure if it works. More on this later. So the first step is to install the plugin is first close the project. Next, we head over to Lewis Scrivens' GitHub, which is here. The links are below. So we go to his GitHub and we click this link right here. And we download the file. Open that up. And extract the version that you want to use. Open that folder up. And we go to the plugins folder. Make sure you don't copy this one, but you copy the one below, which is Better Portals. So we copy this. We head over to our project folder. And we go into our plugins folder. If you don't have that folder, just hit new. Just make a new one. Make sure it's spelled correctly. And we just drop it in. Just paste like that. So I already have it in there, so I'm just gonna skip this, but you just drop it in like that. Now, there are two ways of proceeding from here. The first is to drop the config folder right here, hit copy, and go over to your project folder and drop it right here, paste it, and replace and overwrite. Now, you don't want to do this if you have an existing project that you're trying to add the plugin to. If you have a fresh project, go ahead and do that. But if you already have your binding set up and settings, it'll break everything. It's just gonna break your shit, so don't do that. What we're gonna do is change all the settings manually. And that way you can add the plugin to an existing project. So what we do next is open the project. So with the project open, we are going to change the settings. So go to edit, hit project settings, and the first thing we're going to change is game instance. So in the search details bar, search game instance and change this to portal game instance. Next, we change local player class. and that's right here. Change that to portal player. Next, search object, and under engine collision, we're going to set up 4 new collision profiles, object channels, sorry. So hit new object channel, name it portal, set the default response to overlap, and do this 4 times for these 4 right here. I've already done this, so pause here and do this. Make sure that you do these in the right order. So it has to be portal, interactable, portal box, and ground, and make sure the default responses are like this. After that, we're gonna search preset, and we go down to pawn, and we hit edit. Now, we change the settings on this window to exactly the way you see them here. So once again, pause and do this and hit accept. Now we are going to create 4 new profiles. I already have them here, so I'm gonna hit edit to show you them, but what you do is hit new, give it a name, portal, and then change the settings to right here. So once again, pause, do this, and continue when you're done. The next one, interactable, make sure it's these. Next, portal passing, and do that. Finally, portal pawn, and make sure all those settings are good. Once that's done, clear the space, clear the search, go over, scroll down on the left to engine, input, and make sure you have these action mappings. Do the same for the axis mappings. Once again, pause, take your time to do this right. And the next setting we change is motion blur. Take it off, make sure it's unticked. After that, we search auto exposure and also untick, take it off. Then we search near clip plane and set it to 0.5. Then we search global clip plane and we make sure that is enabled, so it's on. Lastly, we're gonna search anti-aliasing and change this setting to FXAA. Now, this might mess up your materials. The developer recommends we change it to FXAA. You can keep it back to the default, which is TSAA or whatever it was before. I haven't tried it on the other anti-aliasing methods, so that'll be up to you, but it's recommended you do FXAA. So once that's done, once all that is done, you close out of the project and you have to restart the editor. So once the editor is restarting, it's going to have to do that thing where it recompiles all the shaders. This is going to take a long time depending on how fast your machine is. So go do something else for a little while it finishes. I recommend going outside and getting fresh air, as all us game developers need to do more of. So once the project is open and it's rendered, check the plugin is installed by going to Edit, Plugins, up top search Better, and you'll see it enabled right there. So next, let's open up the example level provided by Mr. Scrivens. So to do that, you have to go to View Options and make sure that Show Plugin Content is enabled. Otherwise, these folders over here are hidden. So go to this folder here, Better Portals Content, open up Levels and the example scene. So we'll just demo the example level so you can see what these portals are capable of. So hit play and use the WASD on the keyboard, and you can go over here, look inside, use right click to pick up this cube, drop it in, and you'll see it works just like that game portal. That was a fantastic game. So this works really well. Like, the material is perfect there. You can go over here and see the recursion, just like in the game portal. And over here, you'll see that the character even gets reoriented when it pops out on the other side. Again, like the game portal, almost exactly the same. It's very impressive that he was able to replicate something that Valve did. So once you're ready to start bringing these portals into your own level, open up your level. I'm going to go over to the first person level. Right here. And we need to change a few things in order to use it in another level. So first thing we have to do is change game mode override to BP_portal game mode. What this is going to do is change the default pawn to the portal character. The portal character has some attributes that make it work with the portals. So any character you use has to be a child or this character or this character. So if you have a character already in the level, get rid of it. I can show you a little bit later how to potentially use your own character with this plugin, but for now, for demonstration purposes, we're just going to use the character that comes with the plugin. So get rid of any character in there and make sure your game mode is set to the portal game mode, which has the portal character. Hit play to test it out and you're good. So let's drop some portals in there to see how they work. So you're going to go over to the left in your content folder. You're going to go to game objects and portals, and you're going to drop in a couple portals. So let's put one right here. Make sure it's the framed ground one, and point the camera away from the direction that you want to, or sorry, point it towards the direction you want to approach it from. Okay, so you put another one up here, like that. And what you do is you click the object, the blueprint of the object, go into details and search target here. And you'll see portal category, target portal. What this does is it points the portal to the exit and entry that it's going to be. So for this one, just choose the picker here. Make sure you're clicking on that, and you'll see here, that's the one you want. Click this one and do it for the other one right here. And I'm gonna hit play. The portals aren't gonna work, but I just wanna show you how the plugin works. So you hit play and nothing happens. Well, you can go through it apparently. Okay, not the desired behavior. So there's one other missing piece, and it's the portal activator. So you go into game objects, go to miscellaneous, and you drop in an activator. Scale it up so that it has the portal inside of it. And what this activator does is it activates the portal, as you can guess, once the player enters the collision box. So before we get that working, there's one other setting we have to change in the portal activator. Remove the target search here. And you have to choose the portals that it's going to activate. So you want to choose both portals that you want to go in and out of. So for here, we add an element, choose the picker, choose this portal. So add the second portal that you want to exit from in this activator. So with both the portals in the list of portals to activate in the portal activator, let's give that a shot. Approach the portal, you'll see it's not rendering, and we cross the box, and voila, it's working. You can go through it, and then now we can't go through this one, and that's because we don't have an activator. So let's add another activator for this one. And once again, add both portals to activate in its list. And let's just test this one out again. And there you go, just like that. So if you want to mess around with the portal blueprint, you can open up this one. These two are a child of this one. Oh, 1 sec. Bring this over. And you can see what's going on in here. There's a VR material that the developer is working on. You can see right here. It doesn't work yet. I tried it out. He's working on it. It's difficult, so it's not working yet, but he did say that he was working on it. The other thing is if you want to use your own character for the portals. Now, I know how to do it in theory. I don't know how to get it working. It depends on your character and if you can find the right code maybe to copy from the portal character over to your character. But I will show you how to do that with the first person character. So I'll drop them in there. I'll hit play to show you that it doesn't work. Well, it works actually. That's actually already because I did it already, I think. So what I did was you go to class settings and you change it to search portal, portal character. So what you're doing is you're reparenting this blueprint so that it inherits the portal character's functionality. So get out of that and hit play again. Go over the portal and there you go. So that's the plugin. You can have a lot of fun with this. Like we can try doing that portal thing where you're flying through them. And the last thing I want to show you is just like how to have fun with it, you know. So we can do like that infinite loop thing that you can do in the game Portal, you know, like this. It works amazingly. If you want to do that, I had a bit of trouble setting this up, so you have to make sure this is above a certain height off the ground, otherwise the character gets stuck. Let's try it again. Yeah, like that. Like that's not even high enough. So make sure it's high. You get the idea. And one more demo. Sweet. So yeah, that's the basics of the plugin. Thanks for watching. This was my first tutorial and I probably don't sound great, so your patience is appreciated. Once again, huge thanks to Lewis Scrivens, the programmer with the exceptional ability to create this plugin and for just releasing it for free to everyone. So thanks for watching.